Namaste. Have you noticed something that doing wrong feels easy, but doing right, in contrast, feels difficult? And why is that? Have you ever asked yourself that why do I repeat same mistake again and again? What if I tell you the real battle of the life is not outside? It is there in your own mind, your own nature. And the word peace doesn't start outside, it is start inside your own mind. Welcome, my friends. My name is Mahendra, and today I will explain the real reason and how you can change your life from inside. As always, we have Binaji with us. A very warm welcome to you, Binaji.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste, Binaji. Today, I have a very interesting question in front of you. So, why we are able to do the wrong things very easily, and we feel also very easy actually about that. But when it comes to the doing right, it is very difficult. And then again, why the negative thoughts when it comes very easily in our mind and it enters to our whole aura. But if our mindset, our inner faith, and disciplines, how we can control them for our life.
Yeah, let's understand something very deep in a very simple way. Our mind is like water, it always follows downward without effort. It moves toward anger, jealousy, ego, and desires. That's why anger comes easily, but love takes effort. Selfishness comes naturally, but kindness needs practice. The truth of the life. Falling down is easy, rising up is difficult. But here is the good news, you can train your mind. God lives with higher values like truth, discipline, love, and self control. True devotion is not asking God for things. True devotion is becoming a better human being. In the Ramayana, Lord Rama always chose dharma, even when it was difficult. He could have taken shortcut, but he didn't. That is real strength. Choosing truth over comfort. In the Mahabharata, Arjun was confused and weak at one moment, but Krishna guided him to rise and take action. This is inner transformation. In texts like the Bhagavad Gita, it is clearly said that your thoughts create your actions and your actions creates your destiny. Think about Mahatma Gandhi. He didn't change the world with power, he changed it with truth, discipline, and inner strength. Today, people try to change everything outside money, job, relationships, but they don't work to their thinking. That's why stress, anger, and dissatisfaction keep increasing. Listen carefully. Your outer problems are created by your inner state. Your mind is the root, and your thoughts create your reality. If you change your inner faith and mindset, your outer world will automatically change. If you want to change your life, don't just change situations, change your mindset. Like that Pandit Shri Ram Acharya ji says always, मन स्थिति बदले तो परिस्थिति बदले. Start working on your mind today because your future is created inside you. Stop asking God for things and start becoming a better human being. That is real devotion.
That's the right thing. We have always a good human beings came time to time to give the same lessons to us with their example of their own life and with their teachings. But again, since it is all about our mind, we need to change our mindset also so that we can get the better peace. But still, why do the human keep repeating the same mistakes again and again? And why is the controlling mind is becoming a so difficult in today's life? And why does the mind fall so easily? If you see the human being today, we are going towards the anger, ego, negativity very fast compared to the thinking very positive, thinking very kind, thinking very gratitudeful.
Yeah, let's understand. In a simple way, your mind is not empty and not naturally pure. It carried old habits and deep impression from the past as sanskaras. That's why negative tendencies like anger, ego, jealousy, laziness come easily. These are not new problems. They are already inside you. But remember this, you are not here to live like that. Human life is meant for discipline, value, and responsibility. A child can behave carelessly, but an adult is expected to act with control, maturity, and responsibility. In the same way, animal like tendencies may exist inside you, but human life demands higher behavior. Faith acts like a control system for the mind. It reminds you what is right and what is wrong. Without faith, a person becomes uncontrolled. In the Mahabharata, Duryodhan knew what was right, but still chose wrong because he lacked inner control. While Arjun, guided by Krishna, chose discipline and duty. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is clearly said that your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Same Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya says, your mind can become your biggest enemy, and the same mind can become your best friend. Even in real life, look at Swami Vivekananda. He had powerful control over his mind, and that is why his word still inspires millions today. Ashoka changed after seeing the destruction of war, proving that inner realization can transform even a powerful ruler. Today, people say, I can't control my anger, my habits, or my thoughts. But the truth is that without inner discipline, the mind becomes like an uncontrolled animal. Then problems increase stress, conflict, wrong decision, and broken relationships. Without control, even intelligence becomes dangerous. People repeat wrong actions because old habits and impression are strong and the mind is not trained. Inner faith, discipline, and awareness are the inner control system of your life. Eating junk feels easy, but staying healthy needs discipline. Easy choice create difficult lives. Reacting in anger feel easy, but controlling it saves relationships. One controlled moment can save your years of connection. Your problem is not outside. Your problem is your uncontrolled mind. Train your mind daily. Start practicing small discipline. Control your thoughts, action, and reactions. That is real strength.
And if I tell my own personal experience about this, small practices over the daily routines help me not only to start first controlling it, but eventually it goes with the mastering it also about this. Thank you, Vinaji. But then if we look at towards, we talk about the word peace, then what is the real secret of the word peace then? And then if you see every individual is talking about a peace, they won't say, okay, I want a peace. Then why there is still so much in the same person is carrying with a lot of stress and conflict and pain. And a lot of people, if they are same mindset are together, then all create a kiosk. Then what if the real problem is this? Where is the real problem coming? And can you guide us for the solutions for the individual human being to carry their path in the daily life?
Yeah, let's understand. Every action begins with a thought. First, a thought comes into your mind. Then, your mind creates a plan. And finally, that plan becomes your action. That's why, if you want to remove problems from life, you must first clean your thoughts. Today, people depends on law, rules, systems to control behavior. But laws can only punish after the mistake is done. They cannot stop the thought, and this is why where faith become important. Faith creates inner control. It reminds you that every action has a result and someone is watching, someone is judging, not people, but a higher power. Even no one is watching, your action are still being recorded. When you believe that every action has a result, you become more careful. In the story of Prahlad and Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyakashipu had power but no faith, and his ego destroyed him, while Prahlad had faith even in danger and was protected. In the Mahabharata, Karna knew what was right but stayed with the wrong side due to attachment. Wrong loyalty leads to wrong destiny. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is clearly said that your thoughts decided your destiny. Today, many people think if I don't get caught, it's okay. But this thinking is dangerous. People act differently online because they feel no one is watching. But really, someone is watching. Real characters show when no one is watching.
True.
Some people cheat for quick success but lose trust forever because shortcut destroy long-term success. In many Puranas, it is explained that every action has a reaction. You cannot escape the result of your actions. Even if you escape punishment outside, you cannot escape your inner consciousness. Stress, guilt, and fear stay inside. Real peace comes only when your thoughts are clean. If you want peace in your life, start with your thoughts. If your thoughts are pure, your action become pure. And when action becomes pure, peace comes automatically. Easy is not right. The right is not easy. Control your thought, control your life, clean your mind, change your world. Remember, peace does not start in the world, it starts in your mind.
That's true. And then this is a very good a thought of word for our audience also, that from today onwards, if they talk about the peace, it will start with their mind. So, guys, start with your thoughts today, because this is where your future begins. As always, Binaji, we'll go to the second part of our conversation. It's time to learn about a very good technique about our health.
Today we learn Vishnu Mrigi Mudra. Mudra, yoga, and meditation are not just spiritual habits, they are technology for soul alignment. So, Vishnu Mrigi Mudra represent alternates calmness and balance of nature's rhythm, just like a deer in the forest. So, sit comfortably in Padmasana, Sukhasana, or Vajrasana, or any meditative seated posture with your spine straight. Relax your shoulders and body. Use the right hand to make a paw with your fingers. Fold the index finger and middle finger toward the palm. Keep the thumb, right finger, and little finger extended. Use the thumb to close the right nostril. Use the ring finger and little finger to close the left nostril. During pranayam practice, bring your index finger and middle finger down to the middle of the palm. Dear Sil, Mrigi Mudra uses an alternative breathing technique in which air is inhaled through one nostril and exhaled through another nostril. Repeat this set at least 2 to 3 times for 10 to 15 minutes. Consistency is more important than long duration. Benefits of this mudra: improves lungs capacity and respiratory efficiency, strengthens the nervous and endocrine system, reduce stress, anxiety, and restlessness, improve focus, clarity, and emotional balance, avoid cold, nasal congestion, or sinus infections. People with serious respiratory disorder, asthma in attack, or COPD should consult a yoga therapist before practicing. Enhance oxygen carbon dioxide exchange. Can do affirmation. I control my mind with peace, awareness, and discipline. But have some precautions. People with severe breathing issue or respiratory issue, COPD issues must be contact with a doctor or a yoga practitioner. Vishnu Mrigi Mudra teaches controls, awareness, and harmony between body, mind, and spirit.
Thank you, Vinaji, for giving us a very useful knowledge for our audience towards how they can reach towards the peace of world.
Thank you. Namaste.
So, friends, today's episode was very much important, that how the word peace can be achieved with your own thoughts, and how our thoughts can be made pure, so that our actions can become a pure, our society, from individual to the society towards the public space to the world level, it can be go in a right direction. But important question for you is that, do you feel your thoughts affect your mood, Do comment. See you in the next video. Do subscribe, like, comment, and share it with your loved ones if the compassion matters to you. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section. We'll revert you back. And for more information, you can watch our previous videos on the Ojas Soul YouTube channel and can visit the AWG website. Until next time, stay true, stay aware, stay humble. Goodbye and namaste.